Oh, hello. Welcome to Of Darkness and Light. My name is Daphne. I started writing something that I just got the first line, and I knew immediately what the setting was and what was going on. And I wrote the first handful of words, and I hit what's been an executive dysfunction below everything this whole time. Literally, I'm telling you, Celtic tragedy is the end of my penrose of what's going on with my heart, because it's like the whole reason I've not been helped. It's like I'm an ultimate result of Julius Caesar's reign of terror on the world. And I can't handle how that hurts in a way that's never going to go away. But holding it is what's making me feel more sane, finally. Because we're all insane to not pay attention to what history's telling us. So the first lines are: Byrony was furious with his flame. And that's what I had when I was just walking around my apartment. I was like, I'm going to sit down and write. I don't have a job. I'm looking for one. But I have to like print resumes and stuff. I don't have money for that. I'm trying to sell stuff to do like that. So I can print my cover letters for like cafes and bookshops and stuff. But I have somebody on Monday who's going to take me to like a help center place that might be able to help me get started, even though I don't have a disability diagnosis. It's just challenging. Um, I need to see my daughter. And nobody's responded to me about trying to help me get to see her at daycare sometime soon. So he had been teaching in his way, for much time. The children would follow him, teenagers too. Adults most often stayed behind. But the youthful spirit within all of his people would hold his journeys deepest in their hearts. Teachers all were the people of Fifth Loken. And then I got on a moment where I was like, I've been naming things in a really unique way that I see in the names of Gaelic cities and strongholds and people. It's just choosing something different that works. It's just like, hey, you can put these letters together in a different way, and they still sound good when you learn how to say it. That's the kind of perfect name for something, right? So my names have been simple but different. I just find something that feels right. But then I was like, okay, I'm not writing to music right now. I usually write to music. I need to find a through line. I've been ignoring the music that I'm clearly going to write to, because it comes up in my head every time. And I'm just like, okay, that means I'm going to cry my way through this. But that's the thing is I want to write beautiful stories about the forest, but I'm a disabled person not being taken care of. And I want to write stories that feel like this. But it's the most horrible thing you can do to somebody with schizophrenia. To leave them isolated from help, to get back to their daughter. It's the most uncommunal thing that's ever happened. And I want to write about community. This is a story about a man who's leading kids with a torch, and teenagers and sometimes adults too, this time an adult. And he's telling stories. There's some lore of the woods that's spooky, and he knows it's not real. But he knows it's worth telling in the spirit of all the people he's around. And it's what so many of us do. But without the compassion of love, always stowed for every person's unique perspective. And it's because we don't see the value in this kind of thing. Because really horrendous things have happened in history. So I was like, what song am I going to put at the end of this? Because I like that. I like leading myself to a moment. And I like making songs that people think are cheesy. Not cheesy. Because we all have moments where we hear one of those songs and it makes our hearts sing and then we feel embarrassed about it. What's more pretentious than that? What are we hiding? I've never heard that more in any song than this. And I'm going to put it at the end of Byrony when I'm able to write it. But I don't have enough cigarettes for that, dude. With the world I'm living in. With my schizophrenic reality of taking trauma from being a great writer that nobody understands or will help in my way. It's this song here. And it just ends with a man's heart. And I know a person who I'll let myself entangle with through their art, who inspires me to write this mythological character of just a communal man who's taking care of his people, telling stories. And in our world, we're not supposed to tell who's inspiring us. And it doesn't make any sense to me. We're embarrassed to be inspired by people. It's Brennan Lee Mulligan. He just has this spirit. And I love people like him the most. And so I want to write the stories for everybody. But we're all like, dude, write a story about yourself. Write a story about your community. Nobody wants a story from a trans lady right now. That's the sad reality. Not an honest one. They can't take it.